It is time for the mic drop. I'll end each show by going deep on one topic affecting our community in hopes we can all learn just a little bit more. Now, yesterday, a little way down 95 from us in Virginia, the Stafford County Board of Supervisors fired off another salvo in the war against critical race theory and transgender tolerance. They passed a resolution denouncing the teaching of the 1619 Project, CRT, and any related principles in their public schools. They further resolved they don't want schools asking students to provide their pronouns. They also made it clear they wouldn't support spending any money earmarked for these evil accommodations and teachings. Now, I know what some of you guys are thinking. Wait a second, Reese, didn't I hear you talk about this already? Yes, you did. Except that was Loudoun County that time.
This is an unlawful arrest. I have a First Amendment right.
Yes, you are arrested, and knowing is half the battle. Unfortunately, this kind of energy means at some point in the future, I'm going to have to talk about this again. Already in Texas, a high school principal's job is on the line because he's been accused of teaching CRT. Now, the anti-CRT movement has been growing for a minute. We've seen the footage of red-faced parents at school board meetings screaming about how they don't want their kids being taught CRT because it makes white children feel bad about being white. Now, if you notice, they never say exactly what is being taught or what would have the kids in their feelings. That's because they don't know what critical race theory is, an examination of the intersection of race and the U.S. legal system, taught in law schools. If your public school-age child is learning it, congratulations, you should be very proud. As for the rest of you, why wouldn't you want to illuminate one of the larger holes in our legal system? The only reason I can think of is that you want that hole. You depend on that hole. And if that hole in our system sends innocents to jail, keeps them there longer, or makes children of color feel a way about themselves unjustly, then so be it. Your kids don't feel bad because they're white. They feel bad because you're that selfish and entitled and afraid of truly achieving equity and equal treatment for all. But Reese, we already have that. Are you sure? If that's the case, then why is it so hard to truthfully examine our nation's past? So hard to honor how another person views their gender or sexuality? Equity doesn't mean that as one is brought up, the other is brought down. It means that all are treated the same, which appears to be the sticking point. Now, there is a need by some to stay in a fixed position because it's comfortable. But growth, while sometimes painful, is also inevitable. It can be slowed by, say, a resolution, but it can't be stopped, and it certainly can't be denounced.